Let's talk about this. I'm seeing a lot of people comment kind of similar things, having missed out in the ballot, and I want to talk on it because I was successful in the ballot, so it doesn't just sound as if I'm being bitter and annoyed that I missed out. Obviously, everyone that misses out is going to be gutted, is going to be frustrated, but I totally understand people who are season ticket holders, people who are 13 plus members that are going to everything and then missing out because people maybe managed to get to West Ham and Spurs at home. And this is where the competition-specific way of doing things kind of comes into debate, because you could have somebody that's going to every Premier League home, every Champions League home, and they're going to be in the same ballot as someone who managed 2 League Cup homes this season. And this rattled me earlier in the season as well, and the rare occasion where a Premier League away has dropped down all the tiers. Basically, someone with just a membership who's never been to Anfield before would have the same opportunity of getting, this season it was Newcastle, away as somebody that's going week in, week out. I touched on this earlier in the season when they sent out that survey to fans. I said I don't think the credit system works and I would scrap it altogether. I got some pushback in the comments for people saying, just cause it doesn't work for you, blah, blah, blah. It does work for me. I've got no problem getting tickets to Anfield. I'm just talking on what I think could be a much fairer system, and I think that would be a points system where certain occasions and certain finals and games go to a level of points, and points are accrued by going to games. You could have a system where you get a certain amount of points for going to away games would probably be the top, then going to Premier League homes, going to domestic cup homes, Champions League homes, whatever, a pointage system. You could maybe even throw friendlies in there so that anyone with a membership, whatever you go to, obviously certain games will carry more points than others, more weight than others, but even if you take Scotland for example, Scotland, you get 2 points for an away game and a point for a home game. No matter whether it's a friendly, World Cup, whatever, that's the way Scotland do it, and then certain away games will drop initially to maybe 32 to 21 points, for example, and then if they're able to, continue to drop it further. What you don't want is for how much you spend to become a factor in how you get points. I know Rangers up here have got a MyGers thing, and I'm led to believe that you can accrue points by spending money in the club shop and stuff like that. You don't want to go down that route. Maybe some bonus points for renewing your membership early, stuff like that could be acceptable, but what you don't want is the club chasing the highest spenders and giving them all the priority. Anyway, who am I? Just some fanny on TikTok, but it would be interesting to hear other fans' ideas, because I'm seeing a lot of comments across social media of match-going regulars who are quite frustrated at the current setup.